but why would you even let that happen? Everybody was like, oh, talking to me like that. Like, calm down, pipe it down. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to bring you this look. It's just a Chit cat, get ready with me. And my hair is different. It's pretty much the same look, but I just talked a lot, so you guys got to see, you know, stuff that I'm going through, just issues that you guys want to talk about. And yeah, so if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. My hair's red. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so my hair is red, so I'm deciding I'm gonna do a look or whatever. I know y'all probably want to see it. And I also asked y'all to ask some questions on Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me right now. And I washed all my makeup brushes, so everything is super fresh and I'm super excited. But I'm gonna do red brows, I feel like. I'm gonna reconstruct this wig in the Huda Beauty palette, and I'm gonna take that shade right there to do my brows. I was super lazy and I used the wig, like the wig head. I just cut off the frontal of one wig and I put that one onto another of the bundles, because one of the frontal needed a new frontal, and then the other one was like super thin. Like the hair was nice and all, but it just like I needed more bundles for it, because I only had like 3 bundles and I usually do like at least 4, but the person I was working with like was only gonna give me 3. So yeah, so I decided I'm just gonna put them together, and I like it. It works, you know. I just need to reconstruct it. I just sewed it on instead of like making a new wig, which I'm gonna do once I finish. Like once I take this out, I'm gonna make it a new wig. I should watch the tutorial. I don't know if this is gonna go up before the tutorial on how I made this color, but you should watch it. And I just did red, another like red, but it was less vibrant than this. I feel like this is a good red for me. It's like not too bright. Yeah, like I'm not the darkest skin person, but I'm pretty like on the brownish dark skin, but in summertime I get really dark, so that's kind of what I took on. Like I was always called dark skin, so yeah, I don't know, basically that's what I just took on. I'm dark skin. But some people may consider me brown, and I understand that. Like it's honestly, everything's about perspective, and like, you know, there's a perspective of certain things. Like I don't know, like a lot of Africans probably don't think that I'm that dark. Like my dad is really dark skinned. I literally did these brows so bad, but it's okay, I'm gonna clean them up. But like this is probably the worst I've ever done my brows. No, actually I used to have like such a phase back in the day where they used to be probably thicker than this, because I didn't understand like how to do them. Okay, now I'm gonna clean them up using the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. I use the same, pretty much same products. These videos are just to like talk to you guys, and yeah, pretty much like chit chat, get ready with me, and just kind of to talk to you guys. Even though you guys like my makeup tutorials, it's just like some people complain about me doing the same thing. Sorry, it's what I'm comfortable with. I realized like not having roommates right now during this corona like quarantine stuff, that I really like being by myself. I've always knew that, but like it just really emphasized it. Like even though like sometimes I get like lonely, like I miss my friends and stuff, it's just like I really like being by myself. Like in the house by myself, I get so much more done. Like I'm so much more motivated to like film content, because I always feel like I'm in someone's way. Like I feel like that I don't want to like disturb them, or like if it's not the right time, just stuff like that. So now I'm just like, wow, I have so much, I can do so much. I can talk freely, I can do whatever I want, I can play music. I don't mind living with people, but it's just more, I don't know how to describe it. Like when you have your own space, I feel like you understand more. You don't have to be concerned about anybody else. I want to know, do y'all think my voice is high pitched? Like I used to think my voice was deep, but then I was like, it's not deep, but like it's not, it's like not deep. Like I don't know, but then someone was like my voice is super high pitched, and I'm like, I don't think so. Well, sometimes it can be, but I don't think on a regular when I'm talking that it's high pitched. So, let me get into like the stuff that y'all asked me to talk about on Instagram. A lot of people were asking about my college experience, and I should probably just make a whole video on this, because I get this question over and over again. My college experience is okay. I really just don't really, like I don't particularly like it, but I don't like hate it either. I'm tired of school, and just being here in LA I really enjoy. And there's a lot of things to do here on campus. Like I'm starting to do more, like branch out more. I feel like when you're in college, it's all about like what you do. Like the ball is in your court all the time. Like you have to actively go out to seek people that you want to, you know, be around, or like be part of the community. yeah, like it's not always just given to you, which is kind of different because like in high school, because you're always around these people, then that's because you become friends with them most times. But you're not gonna always be around the same people. There's so many people like here, especially at a PWI. There's so many different people that I've never experienced this experience before, like having so many, like I guess a more diverse group of people. Well, I guess, I don't know, because when I only went to like black schools, there was probably literally like 1% of white people. Black people were the majority in where my community was. So I don't really like talk to that many people, but I've been trying this year to go to CBCSA, which is our cultural center for black people, and I've found I'm loving that way more. I found that if I go outside and just do my work to chill, or like do my work other than like in my own space, I enjoy it way more. Because I mean, sometimes you'll get sidetracked and like you'll talk to them for a long time, but other times it's just like, I don't know, you like enjoy the conversations. We actually talk about real stuff, which I really enjoy. I like being part of like a group of academia because we can discuss a lot of like real topics. Other people have asked, I'm talking a lot, but this is like literally, this video is supposed to be a real big like talk video, so get your popcorn. So relationship advice. Listen, I've never been in a relationship. I say this a lot, all the time. I mean, some advice, just know your self-worth and don't let anyone treat you the way that you don't want to be treated. Like, I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I feel like a lot of times people just settle like for so much. Like, you have to have standards, and although people may call you difficult or I don't know, high maintenance because you have standards, that's their problem because they don't have standards. Like, you are setting the tone. Like, you're just so like, not naive, but if you just allow someone to just do whatever they want and like walk all over you, they're gonna keep doing that regardless. Like, so you have to put your foot down, like stuff like that. Like, so I don't think that, like, my relationship advice is just like knowing your worth enough to not allow anyone to treat you any type of way. Now I'm taking my Too Faced foundation in Cocoa. How I grew on social media. I also get this question a lot, and just consistency. I have a whole video on it breaking it down to you guys. Like, you have to be consistent, you have to have quality content, you have to just engage with your audience. The more engagement, like the more engaged you are, the better it is. And then it's like so much more fun too, like when you're more engaged with your audience too. Oh, growing my confidence was another one. That one is very, I'm still growing. Like, I feel like no one is truly always confident, like, you know. We all have like our bad days where we're like, oh shit, like I look a mess, like I'm ugly. Like, I be doing that, like literally. I be asking my friends, like, am I ugly? Like, what is going on with me? Sometimes, like, and don't put your like worth in someone else's validation. Like, I understand it can be very difficult sometimes, like when certain things happen to you. Like, for example, like if someone picks your friend over you, like, you know, and you like, that can hurt your confidence because like, what am I missing? Like, you know, but you can't allow that, like, because there's certain things different people are looking for. You never know. And to someone, you're a muse to someone. Everyone, like I always say this, something that you are really, like, that you hate about yourself, someone else really wants that. Like, they're also hating that about themselves and they want that thing that you have. So you have to just accept who you are because you really can't change much about it. Like, if you genuinely don't like it, like, forever and ever, and you don't think you will ever change it, or your confidence will never be there, then fix it. Go get surgery. Like, I don't really think you should get surgery, but like, you know, like, you have to grow with yourself and like really just love yourself, like from the inside first and then out. Like, you have to realize, what are these things that are making me not like myself? Who said something that made me like doubt this? Because we never come out, like, we don't come out the womb being like, we are ugly. It has to be something that you did in your life that has taught you to not like what you have on your body or your face or your mind or your personality, anything. So sometimes you just have to unlearn those like things that are taught into your head. Okay, I'm gonna take my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and this one's in Chestnut. Someone said some childhood stories. Okay, so a scary thing is I don't remember much of my childhood, like, at all. I really just don't. Like, sometimes things will pop in my head, but I'm like, I want to remember certain things. My sister really remembers like a lot of the childhood. Like, she will just tell you so many stories. Like, I'm like, wow, I don't know. I don't remember that happening, but you say so. The only thing about washing my brushes, I never know where they are now because like I put them in different places. And I had like one like really crazy story where like I used to get bullied a lot because I was like the smart one out of a lot of people. So like I was also the teacher's pet, but not on purpose, just because everyone was mean to me. So like I resorted to just staying with the teacher most of the time. So yeah. and like people thought I was better than them, which wasn't true. But like you don't think you're better than them, but you're like, dang, like I'm not bullying you, so you know, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Not like thinking like, not cocky. I was never cocky ever. I was more insecure than anything, because like bullying really just, it's just not cool. Like it just leaves such an impact on your life. I had this one story where this girl decided to put toilet water in my water bottle, and you know, that's really crazy, because I was gonna do a story time on this, but I don't really have no eventful like things. I think I was in 3rd grade. I asked this girl that was my friend, like she wasn't my friend, but like she was my associate type. Yeah, whatever. I was cool with her, and I was like, I was reading and it was bathroom time, but I didn't want to go, you know, like I didn't want to go. I just wanted to get water, so I didn't really want to go all the way to get to the bathroom. So I was like, I asked her, I was like, oh, do you feel like putting water in my water bottle for me? And she was like, oh yeah, sure. So yeah, whatever. She do that. They all come back, all like together. She went with the girl, like it was a group of them, but she went with one of the like the known bullies. Like she was just a bully, like for no reason. Everybody just, she was a fucking bully. And like it just seemed off, like, you know, they was all like laughing, giggling and stuff. I'm like, y'all doing too much. Like what is, like they was all paying attention to me, and like I never got that much attention from them. Like they would bully me, but like it wouldn't be like the focus. Okay, I'm taking the Fenty Beauty powder, but yeah, so I was never like the main, like they wouldn't focus on me all the time. So I was just like, this is something weird. So I tested it. I felt like she did something to my water bottle. I don't know why. So putting it up, like, okay, here's my water bottle. I remember what it looked like too. It had a red top, and it was from DC Scores, which I played soccer, and I was like a poetry person for DC Scores, and I remember that water bottle. So I was like about to drink it like this, but then I was like, ugh, no. And then I like put it down just like that. So like I saw all of them, like they were like giggling when I was about to drink it. So I was like, haha, I know something's going on. So I never drank it. And the girl was just like, yeah, she put toilet water in your water bottle after class. And I'm like, so you gonna let me drink that? Like you're not my associate anymore. Like you're just as worse as her. I'm like, why did you even give her my water bottle? And I was just like, so why are you telling me this? Like, you know, I guess she felt bad, but why would you even let that happen? Kids are really, really mean. I don't even know what I did. Like I was just super nice. Like I was always the one that was like, oh, kill people with kindness. I'm still like that, but kill people with kindness. You don't need to do the same thing just because like it doesn't really, it's like it's gonna be an ongoing cycle. The bully, she got expelled because my best friend at the time, she actually fought her, and she never fights. We were both like really, really good kids, but she never fought. But she like she literally pulled on her hair, and I'm like, her hair was like super big and puffy. Pulled on it. I'm just like, what are you pulling on her hair for? I remember we was in gym class. Kept being mad aggressive, and like we were playing frisbee. You don't freaking tackle people for frisbee. You don't like, you're not mad aggressive in frisbee. So we're just like, what is she doing? Like, and the teacher saw too, and I'm just like, can you call a foul or whatever you call? Like, come on now, she's doing too much. And me and my best friend was on the same team. Pull her hair like to get the frisbee, and my best friend's like she really yanked her, like really. And so my best friend, like she wasn't an aggressive person, or she never like fought in her life. So got up and started beating her. She was just like doom 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 doom, and everybody was like, oh, like that was like so crazy, because everybody was like glorified my best friend after that, because it was just like, you know, she never is like that. We know that like somebody had to do something. So she barely got in trouble. Even when she got home, she didn't get in trouble either, because the girl was just a known bully. Like, so we were so glad that she got expelled eventually, like right after that, because our life was so much more easier. But I mean, usually people who are like that, like they have trouble at home, and I've heard like she had trouble at home too. So okay, so also someone said like my Cali experience and like fake friends in California. I've had so many experiences with fake friends, like one in particular, and yeah, it's just, I feel like that also comes with college too. Like the people that you come like in college with, and like you think they're your friends at first, 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna really be friends with them like to the end. And I'm like more of a, I don't have that many friends. I'm gonna take the Fenty Beauty bronzer and Mocha Mommy, and I'm gonna bronze, but I never usually have that many friends. I'm just more to myself and like independent type person. So, and I feel like when if I have too many friends, I can't give each person like enough time that they need, like, you know, enough attention. So yeah, I have a lot of associates. Like Black says it the best, like I know a lot of people, but I don't fuck with a lot. So that's literally my life. Like everybody knows who I am. Like people know that I'm Dallas. Like, hey Dallas, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? But it's just never like, oh, you know, like let's hang out, let's do this, blah blah blah. And that used to bother me for a long time, but like now I'm really like, I'm super excited that I have my group of friends. I literally have like probably really three-ish strong friends. here in California, so that's pretty much all I need right now. Yeah, but I've had my fair share of horrible friends who like take advantage of you and just think they can talk to you any type of way. Like, I'm not your maid, I'm not your mom, I'm not your maid, I'm not your assistant. You ain't talking to me like that. Even though I'm pretty nice, like I would just be like, oh, okay. Like sometimes, like I'll let you do it once or twice, but if you keep talking to me any type of way, like I'm real big on that. You can say something without being so angry in your heart, you know? Like you can feel that sometimes when people just talking to you, like, who are you talking to me like that? Like, calm down, pipe it down, sis, for real. Everyone in LA for real is fake. They have a hidden agenda. They want something from you. I find people that I don't even talk to, like they'll just ask me for stuff and like, I'm just like, and every time I come around you, y'all act like it's a problem. Like I swear people here, especially the athletes at this school, they have such a freaking superior complex. They call regular people narcs, which is like non-athletic regular people. Why are you being so demeaning? Like no shade at all, because I love athletes and like most of my friends are athletes, but some of you guys wouldn't be in the school if you didn't play your sport. So these regular people that you are talking about treating different any type of way, these are the people that you should be connecting with right now, because after you get out of college and you have your communications degree that you are not even paying attention in class and don't even know what you want to do, and 9 times out of 10 you won't make it to the league or whatever you're trying to do, these people are going to be your connections, but y'all treat them like anything. So then when you get out of college, you're stuck like driving Uber. And I really don't like when people treat other people like anything just because they aren't like in your like head, like to your standard. We're all human beings, like, and we all go to the same college. But yeah, so those things like really make me upset. Like when people treat you any type of way, like those fake people, and like I swear in person, like they act so different. Like they try to flex in front of their little friends, and a lot of them don't want to be friends with you. You think that I'm nobody right now, but later on you're gonna be asking me for something just like they do. So I've been also really getting like back into going on Twitter. Like Twitter is super fun. Like I didn't realize how you can say whatever you want, and like so many people have the same experience as you, which is so weird, because like we think that we live such different lives. We do, but at the same time we live the same one. Okay, now I'm just taking that Mocha Mommy and I'm just gonna drag it into my crease. Okay, someone else said colorism and racism. People need to educate themselves on colorism. Like I'm low-key tired of educating people on colorism, because it's just like, how do you not know? Like you are also affected by it and you don't even know what it is. Yeah, that's super crazy to me, but you know, everyone doesn't have the same life experiences or resources to like even learn that, so I can't be so like, ugh. But it's, if you don't know what colorism is, it's basically like discrimination and bias against someone based on their skin color. And colorism is oftentimes in the same race. So black people can, yes, they can be colorist. And I'm gonna argue that black people cannot be racist just because we are a minority. So the idea of being, they can be prejudiced, you know? You can be prejudiced based on race. Yes, sure. You can call that racism if you want to. Black people can't truly be racism because we don't have power in society. For example, if I truly wanted to be racist, I can't be like, oh, I'm only gonna do black things and only support black people. But white people can do that. They have the opportunity. They can only use white banks. They can only go to white institutions. You get what I'm saying? Like they have that option. We do not, because most times we don't have the resources to do that. We don't have black only banks all over. We don't have black only stores. You get what I'm saying? So it's possible, but I'm gonna say that racism, black people cannot be racist, and that's just my opinion. Colorism mainly like affects a lot of darker skinned women, especially because there's no real stigma of like dark-skinned men. People glorify dark-skinned men because of the masculinity, and like because of darker skin, people just think like dark skin in general is like more masculine. So that's why oftentimes people say stuff that they don't even realize are colored. Having a preference for a skin color, I don't think that's existent. Like, no, that doesn't make any sense. What qualifications, like what gives someone something better for being the skin color that they are? Even if you have a preference for a dark skinned woman, what is that? Like that doesn't make sense. If you're gonna only talk to a dark skinned woman, you need to realize what's going on. If you're gonna only talk to light skinned women, what is going on? Like you need to figure out what that is. And a lot of times people hide in their preferences and don't want to realize that they're colorist. You're colorist. You can be colorist, just work on it. Like just fix it, you know? Like be very vigilant of what you're looking at. Make sure, like that's my thing. I used to tell people like on Instagram, I'm very mindful of what I'm consuming every day. So most times I'm doing things that people that inspire me, or people like that like looks that I literally love. But it's not gonna only come from a white audience. It's not gonna only come from lighter skinned women, because I'm not that. I can't create something that I'm not. I want to surround myself with darker skinned women too, because they're also beautiful. And a lot of times people only consume this white beauty, like, or this whitewashed beauty, which is the lighter skinned woman with curly hair, which is so glorified. So, you know, it's just understand it, and we should really have talks about it. As a community, we should have a whole like lesson on colorism and acknowledge it and stop shying away from it, because people do not want to have this conversation and not ready for it when we should be. We should be very open to it. Okay, I'm going in with the Mulan palette from Colourpop, and I'm taking the Brave shade just on my lid. But yeah, some of my experiences with colorism is just like every day. I kind of just noticed that even like the black men in our community in college don't really talk to black girls or darker skinned girls, and people compare you to different animals. That's colorism for sure, because most times they don't compare light skinned women to animals. It's like literally dark skinned women because of like, and also futurism, like phenotypes have a lot to do with it too. So a lot of times, like, also people don't notice, but like teachers grade you harder if you are black and also like dark skinned, because they feel like dark skinned women should be working hard. Like that's the stereotypical too, like that dark skinned women are really strong. And although I do fit some of the stereotypes, but like, why do I fit those stereotypes? Because the way people have treated me in my entire life. You know, being a strong woman is not a bad thing. Oftentimes people will be like, oh no, like she's too strong, like she wants to be in control all the time. You gotta realize where they're getting that from, you know? It's all about where you're consuming this, like where your reasoning is based on. And a lot of times it's based on colors. We have to just untrain ourselves. Okay, I'm taking the Wet n Wild highlighter and crown of my canopy, and then I'm just gonna apply this to my face. A little bit of this goes a long way, so just be careful. I don't know if you guys, like, if you wear glasses, like whenever you don't wear them, you feel like you feel like you can't see. And I guess because now you know like what it's like to see. Now it's like, I don't know, so dramatic when you take them off. So now like normally I just feel like I can't really see. And my right eye is like really the worst eye. Okay guys, so I'm gonna come back and put on lashes, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, that's it for this video. Hope you liked it. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you liked the chit chat. I hope you liked it. Yeah, see you guys. Bye.